Conflicts are tough. We get frustrated, stop listening, and assume the worst about the other person. And of course, the other person is doing exactly the same. It's a vicious cycle. But what if conflict didn't have to be a battle? What if it could be an opportunity to learn something new and even build stronger relationships? Let me tell you a story. I once worked with a team that had two people who just couldn't stand each other. Let's call them Mark and Andrea. Mark was a developer and Andrea the product owner. You could feel the tension between them during all the meetings. They snapped at each other, rolled their eyes, and generally everybody was feeling the tough and not good atmosphere. So when I spoke to them separately, it was like listening to two completely different worlds. Andrea told me something like, Gosha, Mark questions everything. He throws out millions of questions, technical, business, mixing all the same, uh, all the all the things, and you name it. It's like he doesn't trust anything I say, and it's draining me. We're wasting time because he just can't move on. And on the other hand, Mark told me something like, Andrea always shouts at me. She's talking over me. I feel like nothing I say matters. She seems so chaotic, like she doesn't know what's going on. And honestly, I'm scared of her. I ask questions because I'm just trying to make sense of it all, but I end up feeling even more lost. See what's happening here? Two completely different personalities, which means different perspectives, different needs, and different problems approaches. Both are feeling misunderstood and unappreciated, but neither realizes how the other person's behavior is rooted in different ways of thinking. Mark is a rational introvert. He needs precision and clarity to feel secure. That's why he wants and needs to analyze things he approaches. So he asks a lot of questions to get that sense that sense and clarity. Uh, and Andrea, on the other hand, is an enthusiastic extrovert. She's all about the big picture and moving fast. She gets frustrated when she feels stuck in endless details. So, what did we do? We sat in a room, three of us, me as a mediator or more as a translator, and we talked. We were expressing their needs, and if they started to focus on their own perspective, I was hoping to see another point of view. As they got to know each other's personality types and started conversation with a positive intention, they finally managed to understand each other and face the needs of the other side. Mark tried not to think out loud, throwing questions by question, and Andrea worked on speaking down and preparing more for meetings so that would be more, structured. Um, Mark learned to organize his questions better instead of bombarding the conversations with them and all at once. And Andrea worked on structuring her thoughts before meetings and calming down when she felt challenged. The conflict didn't magically disappear, but they at least learned to see each other as human beings with different needs rather than enemies trying to make their lives harder. And that's what real conflict resolution is about, moving from blame and frustration to understanding and collaboration. So, next time you find yourself in a conflict, take a step back and ask yourself, what's driving my behavior? What's driving the other person's behavior? What's underneath that frustration or anger? Understanding that we are all different within our personalities, experiences, and moods might completely change how you approach conflict. And it might just turn a sense that, the hard situation doesn't have to be so hard. It can be an opportunity to grow and connect.